Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
You certainly try to shoot it.
I'm just like,
I'm gonna try.
I actually need everyone to make a fear roll, please.
yeah, that's fair.
Everyone
Dean,
who's
how
at least
far
here
away are
seeing
you?
that.
Yeah, I don't think we're here yet. We're
Okay, good.
Yeah, Dean is not close enough to make it at disadvantage.
Oh,
I
failed.
made it.
Okay, gain of stress.
That makes sense for me.
Anyone who fails is also going to need to make a panic check. Did you both roll over your stress? I
Yeah.
did. Fantastic. Look at you all go. It's scary, but not scary enough to deter you from doing whatever it is you're doing. Which is, Bert is shooting, correct?
Yep, I'm firing at it.
Fantastic. You can see it, which is good. So you don't get any sort of disadvantages or penalties.
Yes.
But go ahead and you're going to make a combat check.
Oh, well.
That was very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. You definitely do hit this creature. What are you shooting it with?
My SMG.
Incredible. Awesome.
Good choice.
Excuse me.
I'm
All
not
right.
screwing around.
Nah, it's like you're here to keep people safe and some fuck shit up. Okay.
Here to do
So
my job.
go ahead and roll damage for that, which I believe is 4d10. That's a lot of damage. All right. You get a good solid hit in on it. Where were you aiming anywhere specific?
Just
Or just kind of a general
the
spray?
the standard training center mass.
Okay. Yeah, you fire, and you hit true. It drops the majority of the legs, and scurries off towards the. You would see it scurries. It goes up on the ceiling and it disappears into the vents.
Right. I'm just gonna look around. Well, I guess none of you saw that, but there was an invisible creature, and it just went into the vents.
There's a what? I'm gonna pull out.
There's
my,
just a pair of bloody legs in the middle of the hallway next to the key card.
I'm gonna pull out. So I have a revolver, but I guess technically it's my red clearance laser pistol. But it's listed as revolver in my combat thing. But I'm gonna pull out my gun. It does all the same thing your guys' guns do. It just looks a little different because it came from a weirder place. It's like, hold on, okay. I'm gonna use the biosensor, I guess, to see if I can get a read on just whatever's in within 100 meters of me. And see if that thing pops up as one of them.
Okay. You sense all the people who are around you. Beyond that, you can tell that it is. No, you can't tell. It's not within 100 meters of you.
Oh shit, it's fast. Is there anything else I should know that's within 100 meters of me? No.
Organic wise,
Weird, how did you specify? I guess there is that one android, dude.
Yeah. You can see that there is a very small life form reading in the quarters. There's also one that's very, very faint that's similar to like the goo stuff that is also on the opposite side of the quarters.
Oh, should we? No, I was gonna say we should split up, but no.
When I shot it, did anybody see like blood or anything come from their distortion? Whatever they couldn't see, did they end up seeing something happening as I shot it?
You know what? Probably. You probably saw the legs obviously dropped, but you would have seen some sort of like dark viscous fluid just kind of like spray a little bit in that area.
Is there like a an alarm system in a? We're on a ship, right? We're on like a giant.
You're in an asteroid. You're in an asteroid mining facility.
Is
there
there
is
like
the
a-
computer workstation that was behind you. Sonya's clearance card is sitting in the middle of the hall by the remainder of her legs. But that workstation is, as far as you've seen, the only like computery sort of thing in this whole area.
How's Jovi looking?
Yes, we probably have arrived by now.
Jovi, you can't really tell because he's wearing sunglasses. If you could see them, his eyes are about the size of his sunglasses, but they're slowly starting to recede. Jovi, you're slowly starting to gain height again. Things are starting to kind of come back to a normal-ish. It's just taking a little bit of time.
I don't think... What was in that crystal you gave me, Doc?
It was, I think, some sort of psychedelic that I had
Was it?
received.
Was it... Let me be very clear. Was it fucking light speed?
Oh, you've heard of it.
Oh my god. Heard of it. I love this stuff. That's why the manatee was the only thing I didn't recognize. Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome. I hope it has some sort of effects.
It had some sort of effect.
I mean, in relation to the goo, but yes, any other sort of effects.
Oh, the goo, yeah. Who knows, man? Cut my hands off.
What?
That way the goo won't get into the rest of me.
I only have a scalpel. That would take some time. I believe Bert has a
We got
machete.
time, Doc. There's plenty of time. Cut my hands off.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the key card.
Okay.
Dana is well, okay, as you say you want the doctor to cut your hands off. Jerome is like, he looks at you with this panicked face and says, what?
I'm gonna ask Jerome. I'm like,
Jerome's the one that is panicking, by the way.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna kind of grab him by the shoulders, like, what was that?
I don't know, man. I didn't see it, but I have no idea what, is that thing been here the entire, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here right now. And
I'm gonna keep holding on to him, like, where are the others? Your friends that were in the rooms. There's the rat guy, and then your sick friend. Where are they?
I mean, I think they might still be I think they're still there. They're still where they're sleeping. I mean, we've got, Ash is still there, and he points to the android. And then, wherever Morgan is, and, Rosa, I think, was down in the mines, working on some of the equipment. I don't know where the hell Mike went. Maybe this thing has been eating us the entire time.
So we know Mike and Morgan are missing.
Wait, Morgan is missing now?
Yeah,
Oh,
Sonia,
yeah, we should've.
when I left you guys earlier, Sonia said Morgan's missing.
Jerome just starts pacing with like his hands on his head, and Dana steps up instead with the same like stony cold expression. You can see both ears are like twitching like a whole lot now to take over the conversation.
Look, let's start with the nearby. Let's go check on your friends in the room here.
I think that's smart.
I'm gonna head into the room, the quarters.
Okay. So Bert is going in. Dana will follow you. Billy, you went to grab the key card. There's some leggies there. They're small.
They're small.
What is everyone else doing?
I want to say I'm just following Bert because
following Bert. Okay.
I'm overdoing it too because I have my gun out. I'm just like back to back with Bert, and I keep accidentally bumping into him. Like, oh, did you feel? But yeah, I'm like kind of staying close to Bert because I'm terrified.
I just want to say, anytime Terry bumps into me, Tara like swats at him.
It scares me even more.
Yeah.
Dean will also follow behind Terry and Bert.
Prince is keeping pretty close to you, Dean, and you can tell you've been around at least Terra enough as far as like cat-like creatures have been. Prince is like fully alert and fully on edge, and their tail is like super twitchy.
That is an appropriate emotion, Prince. And it will continue to follow.
And we'll figure out where Jovi is when Jovi gets back. Billy, where are you going? Are you just picking up the key card and going with everyone else? Are you going to use it somewhere else?
I'm gonna pick up the key card. I am gonna also rejoin the group, but I'm gonna like how in relation to literally anything, the key card is near what? Other than a pair of small legs.
It's
Are there
on
doors nearby?
There's not a door. There's an opening, a doorway into this main large workspace chamber where like the big hole is. Right inside the doorway that leads to the crew quarters and the mess and the washrooms and everything like that. That's where the leggies are. So on the way to the crew quarters.
Okay. Well, she'll go and very carefully collect the key card and then go back to meet up with the rest of where everybody else is.
Okay. I believe they are all headed into the quarters. So, Bert, you're kind of leading the charge with Terry helping in a way. Where do you go first?
I guess first I'll just go to under the bed where I first saw. What was his actual name?
You never got his actual name.
It's
Right. Okay. He still seems to be there. It looks like he's asleep. Tucked like all the way back against the wall.
Gonna do the same thing I did last time and just tap him with my boot.
His entire body is like under and back against the far wall. So if you can like really reach down there and kick him if you want to.
In that case, I'm just going to strong arm him out from under. Pull him.
Okay. You pull him out, and a very groggy kind of shriek, kind of like, escapes as you pull him out, and he just kind of like, his head flops a little bit, and he just kind of looks up at you. What?
I'm literally just going to stand him up, just pick him up and prop him, like.
Okay, he's shorter than Jovi.
Oh, all right. So just literally one-handed, just kind of like by the collar, just set him down. I'm like, you gotta come with us.
And he just kind of like tries to feebly reach up to like your arm and doesn't really like, kind of is basically just like slapping it. That's all you get out of him.
I'm just gonna be very blunt, like, Sonia just got ripped in half.
And he just kind of like stops. And just kind of like cranes his neck out and like looks one way towards the mess hall and looks the other way and sees the legs and like stands back in. Okay.
Now, I'm guessing no, but did you hear or see anything?
I met an angel. I gave him a present.
What was the present?
Wink. And he says wink.
Did Dean follow us?
Yeah, I'm behind you guys.
I'm gonna point. Is that the angel?
He waves.
And waves back.
I didn't know you were an angel.
And then I'm just going to look for the four-armed guy.
Okay. Dean for sure would know which of the bunks he was staying in. You head over there, and you do not see anything. You do not see him. You see a mostly empty bunk. There's like a little bit of like a a bump underneath the blanket, but not like a massive 4-armed individual kind of size. It's just like this thick underneath the blanket.
I'm just gonna.
And then his like belongings and stuff are here.
I'm gonna be from a distance and kind of just yank the blanket off.
Okay. You yank the blanket off, and you see the clothes that Kant was wearing laying there, and underneath it and coming out of it is just this yellow goo.
Ew.
You should rub some of that on your face.
I'm gonna drop the goggles down and look.
It's gooey. It's the same kind of like, it's just gooey. It's
There's
very
no trail
gooey.
or anything. Oh, okay.
It's almost like he turned to goo.
Oh.
Oh,
He got clone juice all over his bed.
you guys ever see anything interesting in the mine?
Who are you talking to?
Just any of the workers that followed me.
Okay, Dana is here. This little rat lad is just kind of like spinning slightly, just like.
Am I here too?
Yes, and
I'm
you are
spinning
back
with
to
him.
basic. Yeah, you're back to, as you start to spin, you're back to basically normal, and you
I
just find
stopped
yourself like
spinning.
spinning.
I say nothing, but I just stop spinning.
Dana, who is there, looks in at Kant's bunk and kind of looks for a long time without answering you. And then she like snaps her attention back to you and says, I mean, Sonia reached out to the company like a month ago or a couple months ago because she said that she saw there was some strange stuff down there. I mean, I guess this kind of looks like it, but why would it be up here? You know? I mean, that's why the doctor came here. Supposedly, that's why he said he came here.
What doctor?
The doctor?
I was talking to Dean.
Dr. Giovanni
Oh.
came from the company.
So you dug up something weird, then they sent over a doctor, is what you're saying? Was that the order of events?
Yeah, I mean, he was like, we didn't know what he was doing. He just kind of came here with his fancy scanners and everything and kept getting in our way and said that he found something or he was doing some research and couldn't be disturbed and then just locked himself in his ship.
Are you talking about
That was yesterday.
that ship?
Yeah, the one in the other docking area.
He's dead now.
Yeah.
And she kind of goes a little
He's not
stone-faced and then just like nods.
Not as bad, not as dead as Sonia though. Like, holy cow! But so when you found this weird stuff in the mines, was there any like, was it attached to anything, or like, how did you find it?
I mean, I'm the head driller down there. I guess we found. I don't know. We didn't really find anything odd. I mean, there was like a little bit of this yellow stuff that was kind of coming out of one of the walls, but I mean, we didn't find anything really. I don't remember actually seeing anything. We haven't really been down to that part of the mine though for a while.
Ooh. Okay. Should we? I just lean over to Dean. I just go. Should we go? Should we go? Do you think the cargo's in? You think the AI will let us leave if the cargo's in? We just go.
I don't know if how much was loaded on. We could take a look.
Okay. Dean and I are gonna go back to the ship.
Okay.
Bailey or Bert, would you like to come with?
I don't think that's particularly wise. Don't
Where's
die.
my invitation?
You're slow. And I want to get there quickly. I'm gonna go.
I don't think any of us should split up.
I want to get out of here.
We can all go to the ship because if that thing's here, none of us should be here.
Yes, this is a good plan. I like this.
I don't think that Jovi and I should get on the ship.
Speak for yourself, Billy.
Well, I did.
Well,
I would
okay.
love to get back on my favorite ship.
I'm sure you would, but now you have goo on you. So
Hold on.
And whose fault is that?
Didn't the cassette tape say that the thing didn't like water? I'm gonna turn to the people who actually work here and say, do you guys have any water that we can use, like in the cafeteria or anything?
The little rat guy says, "Yeah, go take a bath."
There's bats?
He just kind of points towards the general area where the mess hall is. Go take a bath.
You hear that, guys? Maybe if you take a bath, you'll be fine. You just got wash up.
okay.
Perhaps drinking a lot of water too might as well double the
Okay.
efforts.
Yeah,
bath
really
and
just
drink.
get in there with all the
I
water.
just got
you
it
know?
on my
just-
fingers. Can I just wash my hands? I hate baths.
Just get your insides a little more wet.
Starting to see why.
Oh no.
I don't think he's a
I'm
real
wondering
doctor.
more why Mike didn't water the plants.
Oh.
Maybe that's why the bathroom was destroyed in the ship.
Billy's
Because-
walking toward the closest sink as fast as she possibly can go.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I guess we go to the cafeteria to check on the bath situation.
Yeah, so there's at the end of the crew quarters, it kind of tees off. The one side goes to the mess hall, the other side goes to what's labeled washrooms.
Oh,
So you can just
we'll
head
go
straight.
to the washroom. Is there a shower?
Yeah, there are showers, there's toilets,
Alright.
in just various cubicles. The one of the showers, the like fifth shower or so, just has a big like out of order thing slapped on it.
Then there's 5 of us. One of us is not taking a shower today.
Well, only 2 of us need to take a shower, Jovi.
I think we should do it in solidarity for the ones who have been affected by this.
Get in the shower, Jovi. I'm just gonna
Group
point the gun at you.
Group shower,
Shower.
everybody.
Get in the shower, Jovi.
Okay.
Joey and Billy, you're very uncomfortable in this room.
Should we?
I was going to be very uncomfortable no matter what.
Yeah, there was no stopping. Should we step out? You think we should step out and give them some privacy?
I don't think.
I don't know if
that would make it weird.
I don't think they have to strip in order to take the like just get soaked.
As
pretty much.
I take my shirt off, it almost looks like I didn't take a shirt off because I'm just so hairy.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna leave anyway.
We can get them some water to drink from the cafeteria while they're.
I'll just drink the water from the
Oh.
hose way up there.
Not going to leave.
You're not gonna leave?
Nope.
Okay, buddy.
First, gotta make sure you don't destroy a bathroom like the doctor decided to.
Good save. Good. I know you've wanted to see this for some time.
Billy's already stripped naked and heading into a shower.
I would rather debate this.
For a very
guess
long time.
Terry and Dean are in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess not alone because we could be with the people who work here or something, right?
Yeah, Dana would have followed you in that direction since you were all kind of together. The mostly dead garden is still here. There's a cassette that's on the countertop that's labeled Sonya.
I'd like a dive for it. Hey, Donna. Or what's her name? Dana?
Dana.
Yeah, I just met you. Sorry. What's your designation in sector, by the way? Oh, it's just okay. No, never mind. Do you got
I guess I'm in charge now that Sonya's dead.
Ooh, high clearance. Do you have a way to play this?
Yeah, in one of the unused quarter thing. I mean, we just kind of turned it into a rec room, I guess. There's a cassette player in there.
I turned to Dean, and then I turned back. Could you go get it?
Sure. And she leaves.
Wait, do you got a gun?
No?
Oh, okay, I'll come with you. I'm gonna pocket the cassette tape, pull out my gun, put my biosensor on to hopefully see if I can see anything with it.
Okay.
Dean, hey, Dean, you wanna...
No, I'm going to deliver the water to our colleagues.
Oh, these are important. Okay. Be back soon!
Okay. As they're leaving, I would like to use my med scanner on Dana to see if there's anything odd.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
shit.
You've seen Dana.
I'm only the thing.
Dana appears normal for a cat person as she can be.
Excellent.
Terry also seems normal, which is good.
I will.
So she can't die because she's a cat person, right?
These are the rules.
These are the
I'm really
rules,
rules nice and
apparently.
clear.
This is technically the safest bet I can make at this moment.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So Dean is alone in the mess hall getting some water. The three that are in the washroom, the two that are going to be washed. As you reach to turn on the faucets, you feel your body fighting against you. Your muscles get very tense, your arm gets very heavy, and you kind of feel the urge to turn around and leave.
I fight harder.
You fight harder? Go ahead and make
I
me
don't fight
then.
at all.
You don't fight at all? Awesome. Then you just turn around and you begin to walk out of the...
Bert pulls a gun on him.
Oh, this is
Amazing.
against regulation. I just don't want to bathe.
Make a body check for me then. Or body
Me?
save, Billy. If you're resisting, make a body save. Yeah, you pass regardless because you got like a 4 or 9 or whatever
That's
it is.
a 9.
So you're I'm looking at other numbers, okay? Yeah, so you are able to push through this weird alien sensation that your body is kind of like fighting you, and you turn on the faucet. The water that hits your body is not like, I mean, it's like a room-ish temperature water. It feels like acid on your skin. It is revolting. Jovi, what are you doing?
I'm looking at Bert and wondering if
Bert
he's
should
going to
have
have
a
to
gun.
roll to make me. I don't want to take a bath. I'm naked. You're gonna have to make me. This is your toughest challenge today.
The hardest thing that you
I'm
ever
looking
had to
up
do.
at him.
Who ain't got nothing I don't got. And I'm just gonna try to like just kick him back into the shower stall.
Okay, we'll make this, go ahead and roll for me a combat check. If you have close quarters, you can add that to it. Jovi.
I just have military training.
Okay. You can go ahead and add that then. Jovi. Good God, Jovi.
Oh no, it's bad.
I run off naked like an Ewok.
Jovi, go ahead and make a speed check for me, Jovi.
Speed check.
Speed.
I don't think I'd have anything that would aid that either.
Well, we both failed, except yours.
But I
is the
failed
critical.
harder.
You failed harder. So, you go to kick Jovi back into the water, and Jovi kind of like sidesteps you and tries to run, but slips on just some slick tile.
Some algae on the floor. Make it
And-
poetic.
It's not algae. It's definitely water, and you can tell because
Bold.
as soon as you step on it, your foot kind of feels like it's burning, but you slip and you fall onto the tile. You're gonna take some damage for that.
Oof.
Mr. Critical Failure.
I just like to imagine that Billy's just in the shower, and then
You
all
hit
she
your
hears
head
is
very,
just a bunch
very
of
hard.
squeaking on tile and stuff.
So
You hear a crack as you just smack your head really hard on the tile and take 9 damage from your hits.
Jeez.
I'm gonna take that as an opportunity that he's dazed and just push him in there and turn the water on.
No,
Okay.
I don't want. I flail just a little bit. I don't want to take a bath.
You get covered in water, and much like with Billy, it feels like there's acid raining down on you.
It
It
hurts.
does.
Down there.